Howdy folks, Nathan Adlin here with the Fast Lane Car, and I am in Decano, Colorado at IMI Motorsport Park. This is where we like to take the cars and turn them loose because, well, this is a go-kart track and we get to do a few things here. Today, we're going to actually race the track with these two cars. The Challenger, the 2015 Volvo S60 T6 against the brand new 2015 Acura TLX. And that's going to be a lot of fun because I get to drive them both. And that's coming up next on the Fast Lane Car. Gone! Goodbye! No more TSX, no more TL. This is the replacement, the Acura TLX. And I gotta tell you, I'm actually kind of impressed. They didn't go crazy with the design. They didn't go with the giant beak from the TL. They opted to go for something that is tasteful, not necessarily over dramatic, but that's okay because all in all, the lines are fairly nice. I really do like the belt line, the way it rises here, and then the secondary line that runs to the taillight. That's really well done. And from the front end, this new thing that Acura is doing with the spider eyes, I like to call them, the multiple LEDs, they look really good on this car. All in all, I think it's a handsome design, but then again, you know, it's Acura, so this is their chance to start again. There are three things that are awesome and one thing that is rather negative about the interior. Awesome. Fit and finish. Excellent, excellent. Switchgear, finally better. There are far less buttons than there used to be. And overall comfort is absolutely top notch. Acura kicked ass on the interior, except for the negative. And the negative is the transmission setup. You see, it's a push button affair. You have to push the buttons to go into drive, to go into reverse, to go into park. All right, folks. I'm not trying to be overcritical of Honda or Acura, but you got to look at this. This is the transmission. This is where you select everything. So no gear lever, no rotating knob, nothing, not even a column shift. What you have are these buttons. So when the car is in park, you got to put it in a park. When you want to go in reverse, hook your finger to go into reverse. When you want to go into drive, hit drive. When you want to go into neutral, for whatever reason, you hit neutral. It's overcomplicated. It doesn't make any sense. I don't really know why it's here. But I will say this, it does free up the area from clutter. Oh, wait a minute. No, it doesn't, because it's still here in the way and all this other stuff is here. Oh, and parking brake right behind it. Traction control is off. Sport Plus mode. And away we go. It makes a little bit more noise, but I can feel the rear end kicking in. I can feel it, yeah. Yeah, traction control is slightly deactivated. Look, they don't want you crashing. It's nice to know they care, right? There we go. Engine power is really good, well matched to the car. I'm only going to say it once. Could you imagine this with a manual transmission, how much fun it could be? You know what? This thing is genuinely fun without traction control on. Rear end's bucking out a little bit. I don't know if this is faster, but it feels a little faster. Oh, not that part. Ooh, nice. That super handling all-wheel drive really works well. And down we go. Получше. The brakes are a little heated up. Not the car's fault. It's not built for track. The brakes are a little warm.
Ну что ты думаешь?
Yeah. 115. And you know what? Without traction control, it's actually pretty fun. that's where the traction control just kicked in right there. And I probably lost a second in that corner. I tried a different line, it wasn't a very good one. One thing to keep in mind about cars like this, especially if there's a sportier version of it, they're not going to make it into a track king. They want the Polestar to be the track king. They want the Type R to be the one that you take out here, and rightfully so. So this has the softer suspension. This has less aggressive power. This has less aggressive rubber. And I'm pretty sure that the traction control system in the Polestar is a very different setup than this one, right? Yeah, there goes traction control again. Still, it feels a lot faster right now than the Acura. There we go.
Only a teeny.
So this was slightly faster than the Acura, or was the Acura?
No, the Acura was a little bit quicker because you had 15, almost 0 something.
Interesting.
So the Acura was a little bit quicker.
Super handling all-wheel drive saved that car. Now, before we close this out, I wanted to get this out, which is MPG combined 25 miles per gallon, and for the Volvo, 28 miles per gallon combined. That's impressive. Both cars are quite good, but with the Volvo, because it's supercharged and turbocharged, they want you to put premium fuel in there, whereas then with the Acura, it's not a necessity, which is really, really good. I am really impressed with the way the Acura went around the track. It was faster, and for one reason and one reason only. Super handling all-wheel drive, baby. It's one of the best systems I've ever sampled in a car like this. Well done, Acura. Just fix your transmission. For the Fast Lane Car, this is Nathan Adlin saying adios, and don't forget to go to tflcar.com for news, views, and real-world reviews. Oh, and one more thing. I bet you're wondering about the buy it, lease it, rent it, or forget it. Well, I will say with this car, lease it because of the transmission buttons, and this car, buy it with a proviso for leasing because it's not all-wheel drive. See you guys later. Here we go. Actually, a little bit more of a sprightly start. It shifts itself right at red line. A little bit faster, 7.69. You see that? All right. I have it in sport mode. I've already learned the paddle shifts aren't as fast as the car's shifts. Now, it doesn't have a problem spooling up because the supercharger is working down low, and that gets you to a certain point, and then the turbocharger kicks in, so there's no real lag. But I'm still going to rev it a little bit and see what happens off the line. Remember, this is front-wheel drive, so it doesn't have the grip that the TLX has. Here we go. Once it gets going, it's ferocious. It just really bites and goes. There we go. Good brakes. 6.9. Pretty much 7 seconds.